Hello, folks. Liverpool are shit, aren't they? Do I have to stream? I thought, you know what, it'll be a safe bet. It's only Wolves. It'll be fine to stream tonight. Also, let me know if you can hear the fan. Why is the fan swiveling? Stop swiveling, fan. Let me get angled away from me. Oh, my word. I mean, let's not talk about it. You know what? Great thinking. Chat, it's too late to have a holy now, isn't it, as well? Because I've got to be, can't be up too late bouncing off the walls of caffeine in them. I mean, Wolves are bloody brilliant, chat. What can you say? Up the Wolverhampton Wanderers. Fuck my life. Welcome back, by the way. Apologies, there wasn't a stream yesterday. Did I say there was going to be a stream yesterday? I can't actually remember. But nevertheless, we're back with some Football Manager today for your Tuesday viewing pleasure. Oh, now, I'll be honest, it's not going to be the longest stream today because we're firing up later. I'll be level with you. I kind of forgot until the weekend that there was midweek Premier League games, and then I forgot they're doing, the new offsetty thing where we have games that start at 8:15. That's mental, isn't it? Can we start the matches half an hour early if we want to do this offset thing? If it makes you feel better, we should have new kit to the new season, is it? I mean, I don't know if we're going to get to the new season yet. We're not there yet, Whitey. We've got a little while. Yeah, we've got 11 games still to play. We're not even safe, everyone. We are not even safe. We have one win in our last 5 games. Yikes. Daniel just says, what a game, and then a Wolves emoji. Lovely. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'll tell you what, Charles, there's some banger game announcements this week for me. I was literally mentioning City Skylines in a video. Is it the video that went up today that has the City Skylines mentioning? I feel like it's been mentioned in a few away days. Have you seen the new City Skylines 1 DLC that comes out next week? They're like making it so you can make your own racing tracks and then have Formula 1 or Hypercar, or I think there's another series as well they've got as well. But you can have like your own event, like racing events, and design the tracks and shit. Might have to fire that up on stream. It looks good. That is like my chat. I've not played City Skylines in about 5 years. I never bought the sequel. I told myself, maybe buy it on sale. Now I'm sat thinking they've got me in. So we might have to check that out. And also, Out of the Park Baseball is out next week as well. Which is definitely a temptation as too. Chiefs, man, dude, 69 months, nice. I'm really glad that you're the one who's written nice, so I'm reading your comment. Because I would have said it anyway. I've been abused for it. Dude, how are you? Oh, yes. Now we need a City Skylines giveaway. That's not how it works, yes, sir. Chat, there was no Football Manager last year. I don't have the money for giveaways. Although, I think I do have some... Chat, I might have a Football Manager key to give away. Should we just give one away now on stream? Do I have one? I think the other day I was clearing out some stuff. And I thought I found one. I can't remember where I put the thing that had it written on, though. I got sent some Football Manager keys. I don't know where they are. I've made the promise there, and I literally don't know where the piece of paper is that had them on. Let me have a look in this room. I'm not going to find it now, chat. I've set up a giveaway, and I don't know where it is. I don't know where the piece... I've really set us up for disappointment there. Where is it? Also, I'm knocking plastic. Can you hear the plastic bottles? Please don't judge me. It's sparkling water. It's not soft drink. I've got bottles of sparkling water, chat, because I drink it by the litre. So is that questionable? I'm not sure. I don't know where this shit... There's a sheet of... Maybe it's on the windowsill. Let me have a look. Is it here? No, it's not in the window. I don't know where it is. It's a mystery, chat. Maybe we'll do a giveaway another day. Someone remind me to go look for it at the end of the stream, and I'll see what I could do for a future stream. I think I do have some keys of Football Manager that are just laying around, and we should probably give them away to people. Am I looking forward to F1? Oh, mate, you bet your bottom dollar I am. Also, is the transfer window not closed? Chat, I'm getting offered to Kemimotsu. Do I need to keep Kemotsu? Is he good? He's got good potential. Yeah, he is one of our better players. His contract is up at the end of next year. If we get relegated, he's got a... actually, he's not got a release. He has got a release clause, not a relegation release clause. Oh, chat, the dog wants to come in. Hello, Milo. Hey, buddy. How are you? Did you go outside? Did you go... Why are you biting me? Come here. No, come back. Milo. You've come in, bit my hand and left. Prick. He's a prick. Ah, I even showed the stream some new. I got so excited. Chat, I switched to the wider camera angle to show you some beautiful doggo, and then he left. Did you even see him bite me? I don't think you did. I got bitten and it wasn't even content. Am I going to try the F1 Manager 2026 mod? Potentially, but it probably won't be on stream if I do try it out, I'm afraid to say. Rumour is Aston will voluntarily retire early. I mean, yeah, I tweeted out about that. I think that's like their worst case scenario. I don't think they're planning on doing that. These offers, by the way, insulting. He's got a release clause of 900k. Pay up or shut up. But yeah, there's the new racing DLC for City Skylines, where you can design your own tracks and stuff, which looks very cool. Bit of annoying that it's coming out after the F1. But the other thing that's coming out next week is Out the Park Baseball. And Out the Park Baseball is a game that I have never played. I loaded it once, played for 10 minutes, cried because I felt completely overwhelmed, and then never touched it again. But I do feel like, you know, it could be a fun game to play on stream. It's meant to be like the most detailed management game alongside Football Manager, but I know fuck all about baseball, which could make for horrific content if I'm being honest. It could be like watching, I don't even know what it'd be like watching my grandma knit, except she'd forgotten how to knit and she's blind. My grandma does have sight and she's not forgotten how to knit, fortunately, but it could be good content. Don't forget to recall the guy who's out on loan. I think he might have missed a few streams, but I appreciate the reminder, Trotter. Don't you worry, he has been recalled. Last year you talked about the newer clicks to tweak play instructions. You can go direct into play instructions by clicking on the player shirt. Oh, you can. I mean, that is a bit better. I mean, it's still a lot of clicks here. Like, once you're on this screen here, you're still doing an extra click for every instruction that you need to change. Chat, did you know you could click on the shirt for the player instructions? So if you click on the shirt, it gives you the player instructions. If you click on the role, it does that. And if you click on the name, it brings up the name. I mean, that is great intel. The fact that you've had to tell me that months after I've been playing the game is mental. But yeah, it still has loads of clicks. I mean, is it that bigger a difference between... What was I doing before? Clicking this and this. Yeah, I mean, I'm saving one click there. So it's still like 4 clicks more. I have a question for you, Jack. What links Aston Villa, Charlton Athletic, Liverpool and Northampton Town? No idea, mate. No idea. I'm rubbish at quizzes. You know, like the football quizzes where it's like, who am I, the footballer edition? Or like the one where it's like the... You know, you have to get a player who's played for both teams. Like, there's like 3 teams and 3 nations or whatever, and you have to get someone who's done all of them. I'm crap at those. Is it that they've all lost to Wolves this year? Chat, that's chat's guess, not mine. Right, chat, we've got to lock in. We have won 1 of our last 5 games. We're actually drawing too many matches, but we added in a load of new players. Rome wasn't built in a day. We're taking on Consadole Sapporo, who are in 7th. They are 14 points clear of us. At one point, I was naively thinking we could push for the playoffs. Right now, I'm thinking, let's just stay up. We're 4 points clear. There's 11 games left. I feel like a few wins, and we will be golden. Why are Mbamba and Kato swapped around there when they don't have the ball? I don't know. That is a miss-save in the best 11, so let's save that. Otherwise, I'm going to be fixing that every time. But yeah, I think this is what we're going to go with. Chat, I was kind of tinkering with the tactics, wasn't I? Quieto. I've not really done anything this year where you kind of play a 4-2-3-1 and then play a 4-2-4 without the ball. Has anyone tried anything like this? This actually might not be the worst idea. So we initially play out of possession with like a 4-4-2 and then it just becomes a 4-2-3-1 when we don't have the ball. That seems sensible, doesn't it? To me, that seems sensible. Okay, right. We need wins. We need wins. It's a shorter stream tonight. Do I set the benchmark that we can't end the stream until we win a game? I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's so dire that would go on forever. We could well win this game, but they are in 7th. You know what, chat? I'm going to say it now, and it might be foolish, but I think we'll win some games. I don't think we're that bad with all the new additions. The stream today will not end until I win at least one game in the league. It's never backfired for any Football Manager streamer before. I'm sure it won't backfire now. All right, let's lock in. Who are we taking on today? Sapporo. What do I think of the loss to Wolves, by the way? I'm not talking about it. Chat, I'm too fragile. I'm too fragile. It's too raw. It's too recent. I said I'd stream after the football before shit hit the fan. I mean, I'll be honest. If Wolves stay up now, it will be the greatest thing ever. I don't see how they're going to, because they are that far behind and have played more games than the teams above them. But they do keep winning. Right. I have just noticed, and Bamba has a knock. I don't know what the knock was. He's on the pitch playing, and now I've gone, oh yeah, he did tell me in training before the game he was feeling his knee a little bit or something. Oh, Quieto. Quieto! Quieto! Let's go! Oh, he's a Venezuelan international with pedigree. I'll tell you what's mental, the fact that no one in the top 4, well, I was going to say no one in the top 4, no one in the race for the top 4 seemingly wants to be there. Did anyone else get burnt with their fantasy football teams forgetting there was the midweek games today? Like, I knew the games were today, but I just forgot to set up my team. For me, FPL is like a Friday morning thing. So the midweek games catch me out completely. Right, we need one win. A one win today. Did he save that? Oh, my word. Nakano, the new addition, great save. When I read the name Nakano, I think of Meccano. Did anyone have Meccano growing up? It was like a slightly more adult version of, I don't want to say an adult version of Lego, but it was like more technical and a bit sciencey and engineering, because it was all like made of metal and it had like screws and lots of little moving bits. It was quite fun. I used to love Meccano back in the day. Meccano is still a thing. Fuck off. Not you, Bamba. What a goal that is. Meccano's still a thing. Is it still a thing? Like Connect. Well, Connect was plastic, but I did like Connect too. I always wanted a Connect set of a roller coaster, chat. You guys know me. I'm fucking obsessed with roller coasters. You've seen my roller coaster tycoon parks on stream. I wanted the roller coaster sets of Connects, and I could never have them growing up. My parents couldn't afford them because they are quite expensive. Part of me feels like in my adult life I should have bought one and made one, but now that I have a dog, he will just eat it. So that is a problem. Right, Okimura. Let's get another. We've got 2 already. Why did I stop the stream? Last time out, we were 1 game away from an emphatic win. I say that. Let's be honest. I reset the look modifier, didn't I? Oh, my word. That nearly flew in. That nearly flew in. Right, Mbamba has scored, but he's injured. So should we just take him off? You know what? We'll bring in Kawaii. He's so cute. Look at his little face. Never had the roller coaster, but had the Ferris wheel. I'm well jealous. Smogfather, dude, thank you for the 18. Even Jack, mate, another month gone into my 2nd week on Football Manager and slowly getting back into it. It's okay, maybe, but meh. But not as bad as everyone says. If you can pass one thing on to SI, tell them the new staff hiring is horrific. Take care and all the best. I'm sure you're not the only person who's provided that feedback. Yeah, I don't like the staff attributes. The text staff stuff just doesn't make sense to me. Is there a WTS F1 Fantasy League set up yet? I've not even done it yet, chat. I've not even set up a fan... Should I do it on... I can't do it on stream now, can I? But I could set up the... Well, can I set up the league without setting up a team? Because I could just do it now, chat. Any wind on the winter update? I imagine it'll come next week if I was going to guess. Oh... Chat concerning news here. The wife's appeared in the chat saying, hello, husband. What is she going to ask me here? What do I need to do after the stream that chat has to remind me? Hello, what? How can I help? Oh, my word. I thought they were going to score. That's a big save. Nakano's made a few stops in this game in goal. He's made it. I should have praised the players. I'll praise them anyway. We're winning. We're doing great. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. We've got it away from danger. I think next week, chat, we're gonna have to try out the new City Skylines update where you can design your own racetracks. But I also want to play out the park baseball as well on stream. I mean, the out of the park stuff works quite well. I feel like because I can stream that late at night when more Americans are watching and they'll know what's happening in baseball. Are predictions dead? If you ask the mods nicely, sometimes they do predictions. Wok is here. Quick, everyone. Pretend like we're normal. Wok's then replied, "You're watching Jack. You're not normal." That's. I mean, the wife's just abused a viewer there, chat. Is that bannable? Bannable offence? Question mark. I'm not sure. Oh my word, Kieto, what a touch, Williams. Why is he not headed that back across goal? He's upsetting me. The World Baseball Classic equivalent to the World Cup starts this week and Great Britain are in it. I would like... Okay, this might be some question. But do like the good American and like Japanese players and stuff play in that tournament? Or like do MLB players not turn up? Right. It depends if the viewer was here before the wife. A good point. What channel, chat, can I watch the Baseball World Cup on? Is that what I'm going to do when I'm learning the sport? The thing is, chat, right, next week I want to play Out the Park Baseball, and I also want to play the new City Skylines update, and then I'm on holiday for a little bit in Japan. Going to be great, looking forward to it. I'm already starting to build the bit of a backlog with videos ahead of that. So I'm going to have a week to learn baseball, and then I'm going to forget it all. Oh, my word. Ethan Williams has scored a goal. It's happened, finally. I've waited, well, like 5 games. Maybe I'm a bit impatient. Oh, my word. GB are playing the USA in the group stage. When's that on? Tell me when and where I can watch it, and I'll watch it. Ethan Williams has a goal, everyone. Come on! Released by Manchester United, recruited to the 2nd Division of Japan. It's a completely normal career path. If I'm on the public version of FM, can I still play my saves if I go back to the other version of the game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Joey. I'm going to Texas next month. My mate is taking me to a college baseball game. I think it's the same as Rounders. I think it's basically Rounders. Am I going with Breezy? No. Chat. Funnily enough, I'm not joining Breezy on his honeymoon with Mrs. B. I'll tell you what, she'd be fuming. I think my wife would be annoyed as well if I'm like, yeah, we're going to Japan, and then we just tag along with Breezy for the whole trip. Right, let's bring in Shimada for Iba. Let's bring in Vegeta for Kato. I want to make sure that I'm giving on off the bench Vegeta and Kawaii lots of game time. They're two like really, really good creative defensive midfielders. Neither of them's great at winning the ball, but they can pull off some banging passes. And we'll bring in Komotsu as well, actually, for Okamura. Hey, Jack, won any of the Champions Leagues yet? We won the Oceanic one in Season 3. We started in China, and, yeah, we're now in Japan for Season 4. Shit, do I need to panic, chat? Do I need to... You know what, it's 3-1. We're fine. But yeah, chat, next week, I think it'll be next week. Out of the Park is out next week. The devs actually reached out to me after I tweeted out about it, being like, hey, play our game. So I don't know when they're going to send me a code for the game. I know there's like an early access period if you pre-order on the 10th. So I'm not sure what the vibes are there. But we might have to fire up a baseball stream where I know literally nothing. Like, it'll be... If you think watching Zealand play Football Manager is frustrating with all the Americanisms, imagine me playing bloody baseball games. Chat, they've scored 2. We're going to bottle it. We're going to bottle it. We're going to bottle it. We're actually going to bottle it. It's going to be fine. Well, will the transfer update for FM finally released? I mean, I'll be honest, Lucas, it normally is not out until mid-March. So probably mid-March. I'd guess the usual. We don't need to panic, chat. It's all going to be fine. We praise the players. We keep their confidence high because we're still winning. You know, we've only won 1 of our last 5. We're in a relegation scrap. We're taking on here a team who are really high in the league. Komotsu, back post. Williams, do it again! You dingus! You dingus! I don't feel like we can park the bus here. I feel like there's too much football to be played and I don't want to invite pressure on us. Will international management be out next update? We don't know. I'd assume not, because I think they would have hyped it up. I imagine we won't get the international football stuff until probably kind of close to the World Cup, but also, obviously, not all the teams going to the World Cup have been decided yet. I mean, Curlio, there's some very good transfer updates out there, mate, but I think people are asking for the official update because with respect to those fan updates, like, they just don't have the same level of detail. Like in terms of updating player attributes and, you know, all the other stuff that they touch because there is an individual looking at every team across the game. I think most people know about the fan updates at this point. So I think like when people ask when's the March update out, they're kind of asking because they want the official update. We have won. We have won a game, so I can end the stream. Obviously, we won't end it after 1 game, but we actually really needed that. Finally, Ethan Williams has turned up. Look at his form before then. He'd been absolutely awful. He had been awful. Our assistant loves it. I love Kawashinishi. Great, great man. Will Dalman be in, do you think? No, it's a legal thing with age for Max Dalman. It's a legal thing, chat. Basically, there's like a cut-off date. I don't want to say it's like the 1st of September. But it's basically an arbitrary date, and it's literally a legal thing where players under the age of 16 can't be in Football Manager for like child protection stuff, and it's a lot stricter than it was, say, 10, 15 years ago. Right, that win is good. The good news as well is the teams in the relegation zone just aren't winning. Actually, you know what? Fujeda were winning a couple, but now they've stopped winning again. Yeah, it's a date, not an age thing for Max Dalman and for any 15-year-old. It's why we don't get a load of players added midway through the game cycle. Right, we've got Toyama next. We've got an away trip to the north coast of Japan. That's going to be fun. I love managing in Japan as well. Mike, it's one of my favourite leagues to manage in FM. Like the data update stuff that's out there for Japan, like the expanded stuff, is crazy too. I really hope that Japan gets like a proper good kind of Football Manager community going. I feel like it's still in its infancy because obviously Football Manager hasn't released in Japan until like last year. I say last year, FM24. You know what I mean when I say last year. It's going to be interesting to see how it grows. Do I think I'll still get promoted next year? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know anything right now. We are not having a lot of possession. I kind of want to change up some instructions here. You know what? Let's raise our defensive line and trigger presses more often and try and be a bit more proactive. Have I got goalie short distribution off? No. I had it off because I had 1 strike, but now I'm playing with the centre attacker mid moving up. Let's try it on yes. I don't think there's other stuff I want to change here. The pressing trap outside makes sense because our centre-backs are very, very good in the air. The only issue is that low crosses just kill you no matter what. Do you think there's a new meta for the gamers as now? What do you mean by new meta, Lucas? Do you mean like new optimal formations? I actually don't know what the feedback's been like in terms of on the engine since the latest data update. So I couldn't really tell you. Right, you know what? We're going to play standard directness but higher tempo. And for distribution, I think I want us to try and get it to the flanks. Like our best players are in the wide areas. Now, whether or not Williams and Okamura are going to be able to win stuff in the air, I don't know. 9 jumping reach might actually be okay at this level. Okamura's got 3 jumping reach, so maybe less ideal on him. We'll keep an eye on that. I kind of want to try bypassing the press. With how we play, like, there should always be an outlet for a more direct pass up the ball with the, you know, 3 attacking mids. You know what? We'll go with that. How has Okamura done lately? Because he is our best young player, and I feel like he's been pretty quiet. Actually, you know what? He's played a bit better in the last couple of games. I was thinking about changing his roles. Other than the obvious bugs / quality of life finesse, any realistic new features you want to see in FM? I mean, in this game or in all Football Managers? Chat, I have a massive list of stuff that I would add to Football Manager. And actually, there's a load of stuff that I would... Football Manager's got a balancing act, right, where I think they've lost a lot of people in the last few years because they just are adding more admin and stuff to do. And actually, I think the biggest growth area for Football Manager is more ways to play the game that already exists and kind of play within the Football Manager sandbox. And what I mean by that is, like, stuff like training I would love to see overhauled. I'd love to see facilities reworked. I think the facility system where it's just generic stars and stuff, and, like, you know, it's just a training facilities, youth facilities and whatever. It's not really a true reflection of how academies and, you know, football and infrastructure works in modern day. Like, it's such a underbaked part of the game. Like, in the match engine, I'd love to see updates to, like, dribbling. I'd love to see some proper skill moves. But, like, I feel like I would like to see a lot more stuff just fixed that's already in the game. Like, I want the ability on the individual training screen to praise all the individuals who are training well at once. On the next gen list, I want to be able to scout all the top 50 players at once. I would love there to be an official in-game, like a tributeless mode. I would love there to be a setting where you can actually request the game at the cost of, you know, maybe the save file size. But you actually can request the game, like, save data between seasons. Because at the moment, like, obviously, once you get to, like, June, the data just all gets reset for the previous year. Like, why the fuck there isn't just an option for you to say, hey, preserve the advanced stats for, like, last season, and maybe it's like a slider from 1 to 5 seasons? Like, that is something that should just be in the game. Like, with how data-driven football is now, the notion that I can't compare advanced statistics of players once I enter the summer transfer window for the previous year is just, like, nonsensical. And I have to assume that's in place because it's like some kind of tech limitation. But computers have got more powerful than they were before. We're in this new age of Football Manager, like, options for stuff like that should just exist. I didn't get to check out the stadium, Dylan. I'll be honest, mate, I kind of forgot. Right, we're taking on Toyama next. They're in 9th. So we've just beaten the team in 7th. We're now on the road against the team in 9th. Chat, why am I sat going, how do we make the playoffs? We're not making the playoffs. We're just not. I would need to win every single game from here on out. And I would need all the teams in the playoff area to kind of only average 1.5 points a game. What did I think of Everton's rugby-style kickoff tonight? I didn't see it. I did not see it. Do I think that I might get relegated? Look, it's not been good up until this point. We'd won one of our last 5. We have just won our first game in ages. I'm hoping it's going to be a nice chilled out end to the year where we can kind of, you know, play a load of our younger players, develop them, and then really kick on going forward. But it's still a bit up in the air. What other creators are part of Holy? I know there's a few shush, but I would rather use my link with Holy. If you're gonna grab some Holy, use my link. That's obviously gonna, you know, I'll do the plug. I'm not having any right now. I don't need caffeine at 10:30 p.m. I'll have to check out the Everton kickoff after the stream. I was thinking, chap, like, what do you do about the set piece shenanigans right now? Because I feel like at first it was a bit novel, but now every team is doing it. And I do find it a bit like shit. I hate the idea that goalies need more protection, but like, should there be a rule where like, I don't even know. I don't even know what you would do. Because I think if you create any kind of subjective rule, like it just won't be applied, a bit like holding in the area. Like, do the referees just need to crack down on like obstructions and grabbing, both for and against, like for attackers and defending teams? Like in my head, and this is a shit idea, but I think it would solve the issue. Partially is new rule: players can't be in the 6-yard box for the taking of a corner on the attacking team. Now, I really hope it doesn't come to that. But we are at a point where I'm like, if this continues for like 4 more seasons, I'm going to be driven insane by these skirmishes around the goalie. And the thing is, it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Also, that's an own goal. I thought Ibrid got his first goal, but never mind. It annoys me as well, yeah. For FR Wish, you're exactly right. When the referee blows before the kick's taken to then like warn the other team, like to warn the defending team, and then often they don't do anything anyway. Like, in my mind, if you blow the whistle, like, I feel like it should just be a penalty. That would stop teams doing it very quickly. Chat, is it the shittest idea to say no attackers in the 6-yard box? I don't even know if it really solves the problem. But, like, I guess on the taken of a set piece, they'll all just run into the box anyway. Also, Iber has his first goal. We were on a shit run of form last stream. I've just restarted the game, obviously. It's reset the luck modifier. I don't really know what the solution is, because I don't want to see there be like these weird arbitrary rules added. Like, I don't want a rule it's like you can't be within arm's reach of the goalie or whatever. Yeah, they'd pass it out short and then run into the 6-yard box. Well, yeah, but then you wouldn't get like the whole, where players are trying to stand on the same spot as each other. Because that's the thing that, I don't know if that's the thing that winds up everyone else. That's the thing that annoys me. It's like 2 players have claimed the same spot of ground. It's like when 2 toddlers are like fighting over being first in the queue. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what it's reminiscent of. And then you get this bumping, and it's like so 50-50. I almost feel like the decision should just always go the way of the defence to disincentivize the attackers from doing it. Also, we're playing some bloody good football this game. Apparently this is only a problem in the Premier League and not other leagues. Well, I think it's one of those things where it's going to trickle downwards. Because in retrospect, right, what Arsenal kind of started where they'd have their attackers on a corner start behind the goalies. Like, the whole thing that Arsenal do is when the corner's been taken, instead of having their players attack from the edge of the area towards goal, they realise that if you line up all your players at the back post here, the defenders are caught between, do we look at the ball being taken or do we look at the players? So they all have to like have their body opened up. And it's very hard to defend as a defender where you're watching a cross come in and you don't know who's running behind. But obviously that has now evolved to the absolute extreme where like it's not exclusively that anymore. I don't even know, because the thing is, part of me is like the referee should just enforce it, but then it's like, do I want to see like 5 penalties a game? I mean, maybe that would stop players doing it. I almost feel like, chat, and this might be a shit idea, I almost feel like if the ref blows up before the kick is taken and there's been an obvious offence committed by, say, an attacker, like intentionally barging into the keeper or whatever, just give it as a goal kick or a free kick. Just, you lose your corner. The thing is, sometimes it's the defenders doing it, but then obviously it's in those instances, it should just be punished by giving away a penalty. Don't give penalties, just throw players out the box. So you're saying if a player commits an incident in the box, they're told, right, go to the edge of the area, you can't be in the box. I don't hate that. The thing is, it's not just Arsenal, chat. I think Arsenal fans are trying to make it about them when I see this discourse online. We're not talking exclusively about Arsenal here. If anything, they've been the pioneers of it, so they should be proud. But, like, it's every team right now if you watch the Prem. Like, I was seeing it happen in the Palace United game at the weekend, like, a lot as well. Like, The problem is if you give it a pen, you get 50 VAR checks a game checking if it's a pen. I mean, I think players would stop doing it quickly if it was given as a pen. That's what I would like to think happens. I actually don't think the idea that if the referee says, hey, you two, pack it in, like, they're not allowed in the box. But I could see a world where you end up with your 5 foot tall attacker argy-barging with, like, the tallest defender just to get them both thrown out. Like, there's so many ways where this stuff can just be gamed. That makes it, like, particularly tricky to come up with a solution for. How about, chat, we just put boards around the pitch like ice hockey and don't have set pieces anymore? That's a great solution. I've solved the game. Right, we are only 2-1 up here, heading into the hour mark. I've made a load of changes to bring in some fresh legs in the midfield. They're on the attack. Miyazaki, one-on-one. Squares it. I mean, I'll tell you what. I want to be annoyed, but I just feel happy when I see an attacker square the ball like that in Football Manager. Because I feel like for about 10 years of me playing Football Manager, the attacker here would never pass this. Can we give Football Manager some credit? Like, this pass is actually a great pass. Like, I want to be annoyed and I can't really, because for years the attacker just smashes that into the side netting. I mean, that annoyingly good. They've had 2 shots on target and they've both gone in, by the way. I want to be like, we've been outplayed, but we really haven't. I've brought on a fresh new midfield. It ain't worked. I don't know how I'm feeling about the wide forward role. Have people used the wide forward role much this year? I almost feel like I might go... Chat, remind me after this game to go to 2 wingers and just add some personalised instruction stuff. I really feel like the winger is the best wide attacking role in terms of you can really get it to do whatever you want. Like, the name winger for it is stupid because it's actually not a winger in like the way you'd imagine. Like, I think it was in FM26 they added the option for you to be able to tell a winger to cut inside. The winger role is basically what the centre mid role is for central midfielders. Like, it's just a very vanilla wide player role that you can actually just really tailor with instructions. Have I seen that Canada's going to trial the Arsene Wenger daylight offside rule? I have. I don't think it solves the problem. But yeah, I have seen that. I feel like you can end up with way more goals, and actually all that's going to happen is teams are going to defend way deeper, and the game's probably going to be worse for it. That's what the cynic in me thinks. So people who don't know, the Canadian Premier League have announced they're going to trial, I think it's this year, right, when their season kicks back off, the Arsene Wenger offside rule, which is essentially that instead of it being the furthest forward point of an attacker versus the furthest far back part of a defender, the line is drawn from the furthest far back part of an attacker. So, like, if you have 2 players, like, side by side, I'll do it really high tech, like this, and, like, it's not a terrible example. Basically, if there's not daylight between the players. Like, if you take the furthest back part of the striker and drew a line through it, if that intersects the defender, he's onside. I think teams will just defend way deeper and it'll just be shit for the sport. I'll be honest, that's just what's going to happen. My Year 11 team got through to the semi-finals of their school cup today on penalties. It's the most stressed out I've ever been watching any of my school teams. I just felt like I had to share it. I hate penalties, mate. I hate penalties. This is very confusing. That means the furthest back, I would be the goalie, am I right? Now, James, what you're doing there is you're doing the clever thing where you're going, well, Jack said the furthest back, but of course it's 2 players behind in front of the attacker for offside. I mean, I'm excluding the goalie. It's a good attempt to look very smart and go for the, and I'll do it here. Actually, the goalie's the furthest farther back. No, you knew what I meant. You are correct. R.I.P. Valor FC. Wait, Valor FC folded as well, Cole? Obviously, I managed FC Edmonton back in the day, so I know the pain. If that's what's happened. Were Valor still playing in a rented stadium? If I go to the Canadian Premier League, the weird thing is this database for some reason has the Canadian Premier League modded. Are Valor not around anymore? Or are you just saying RIP because they're shit? Has Quebec got a team now in the Canadian Premier League? Does that mean that... Is that a recent thing with Valor? I feel like I didn't hear that about Valor FC. Right, we are taking on Fespaku Satsuguma. Definitely nailed that pronunciation. Right. I just want wins, chat. I just want wins. I want to be able to have a nice chilled out end to the season where I'm not looking over our shoulders. I feel like 4 points from those 2 games is good. I postponed a game against Oita because I had players on international duty. Nara have won 2 games in a row. So I have to keep winning, chat. Oh, Nara, fuck off. They've won 2 in a row, and also Fujita have also won a game. Oh, we're not safe. I mean, we have great goal difference. It's all the draws. The draws have cost us. That is the issue. Chat, youth intake. Youth intake. Bloody hell. I'm excited for this. I'm an easy man to please. Youth intake alert. Is it going to be good? Okay. It says they're elite. Let's not be fooled. It's Football Manager elite. They could be crap. Hold. Hold. Could we be cooking? For some reason, I always check to see if I've had a Sun in an intake. I've not had a Sun in an intake in years. Right, let's look at the top players, starting with Kazuki. Okay, 5 jumping reach centre-back. Bin. Kawazu? Might be okay. IMO offside should be judged by the planted foot nearest the goal. Defenders always going away from goal. Strikers always going towards it. I mean, I'll be honest. That is basically what the new daylight rule is for, that they're trialling. Is the exact situation you're kind of giving. I think the daylight rule is a better rule than the furthest back point of a planted foot, because it's impossible to see that if you're official on the pitch. Right, Ibanai. He's not bad. Ibanai's okay. Sign him up. I mean, he's not amazing, but, you know, we've got a few of the more amazing players coming through. Okay, chat. Who do we start with here? I'll let you guys decide. Do we go with Noguchi, Hayodo, or Kurosawa? We'll start with the keeper. Tatsunori Noguchi. Ooh, nice shaped polygon, balanced personality. He's all right, right? Like, he's got adequate jumping reach and aerial reach. We can work on it. He's like got a good polygon where it just needs to go out in all directions. He's actually quite good with both feet. He's all right. He's all, you know what? Sign him up. We'll try and give him a long deal as well, mate. He looks very, very good. Oh, come on. Come on now. I'm giving you a big pay rise, but I want you on a 6-year deal. He's pretty solid, right? Like, if I compare Noguchi to our backup goalie in Masuda... I mean, Masuda is better, but the aerial reach of Masuda is always an issue. Oh, chat, can I not compare the two guys? Sometimes it bugs out where you can't see the recently viewed players. Have you guys had that bug before? I assume it's not just me who has that issue. I guess if I go back to Noguchi, I can compare him to our keeper. Okay, I'll be honest. He has got to improve quite a lot, Annie. But he could improve it. He could improve. I've got faith in him. Ryuya Masuda's very, very good. If only he had good aerial reach. The fact he can't jump is a problem for a keeper. Right, we've got 2 left. One of them has 5-star potential. So we'll start with Kurosawa first, who's a centre attacking mid. 16 determination. We like that. Good work rate. Passing and vision maybe a little bit low. Resilient personality. Arrives late in the box is good. Probably useful because he's going to be arriving late with that pace. He's all right. He's all right. I'm not, I'm not knocked off my chair by how good he is. But he's got a future in the game, you know. I'm getting in these long optional contract extensions for the better young players. I'll pay them a little bit more to keep them happy. I think he's all right. The thing is, chat, he's 16. So everyone's saying terrible physicals. Like, all of these can literally go at +5s to +7 or 8s. Physicals can improve a lot on players this young. So that's pretty good. He's pretty good. Thing is, you're not going to be here long enough to use them. Don't ruin it for me. I'm going to win a Champions League with this team. Chat, the best player is the worst of the lot. Like, his physicals are bad. He's got resolute personality. Why is he considered the best? I guess it's the potential is higher on him. To Moke Hayodo, I don't like you, mate. You're not as excited as the other boys, I'll be honest. That's an awful statement to make. Please don't take that out of context, officer. He's aggressive and aggressive. Yeah, he's aggressive and he has good bravery. It's a shame he can't attack headers. He'd be very good on set pieces. He's one for the future. I feel like the people who look at players in youth intakes and go, bad, 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 are like people who never get 5 years into a save game to see any of their own intakes develop. The mod having the polygon next to the attributes is so good. It should really be in the base game, shouldn't it? It should really be in the base game. Also, Mushroom Man, I'm glad that your like surgery and recovery is going good, mate, and like is all going to plan. All right, we'll take it on. Vespakusatsu Gunma. Apologies to the Gunma faithful. I think we'll just call them Gunma. The Next Gen Awards, we're not in it. I'll tell you what, it'd be a banging achievement to be in here, wouldn't it? What if there's any Japanese players, though? You know, just in case, we'll have a look. Oh, there's a couple, but they play for Cerezo Osaka. Monohara. He's pretty good, isn't he? I've already got him scouted. They're scouting some more. He's not going to want to sign for me. If we get promoted, chat, we'll sign him up. And Tanaka, I mean, he's very good. He's listed for loan. I'm sure he's in like the next gen top 50. But yeah, we'll scout him some more. I've already got him scouted. Have I listened to the new Gorillaz album? I haven't. You guys literally told me about it last stream. And I forgot. Please remind me at the end of this stream again. Ryu Oiwa. He looks very good. No aerial ability, but that's just par for the course. And that is that. Who's this guy? I'm curious because he's Korean and plays for Lille. Is he signed? Oh, yeah, he signed from Seoul for Lille. 450k, probably a bargain. Right. I really wish there's a button that I could just be like, hey, just deal with it all. I guess that's what the... can I not instruct the director of football? Do we not have a director of football? You know what? I'm just going to delegate it. Staff contracts I find so boring to deal with in Football Manager. I can't be the only one. How do I get the polygon mod? If you literally Google FM26 polygon mod, it is the top result on Google. Do you watch any other creative stuff on a regular basis? Who's doing stuff you're enjoying at the moment, or is it too much of a busman's holiday? It's a bit of a busman's holiday. I watch lots of content for other video games, chat, but not so much Football Manager. Did I enjoy my weekend off? I did. I mean, it was kind of a normal weekend. I don't mind streaming a little bit at weekends, chat, but I'll be honest, like, I do kind of like treating YouTube more as a weekday job. Which might sound a bit weird, because I was going to say I'd treat it as a 9 till 5, but here I am streaming at 11 p.m. But there was like a period in my life where like my YouTube channel was everything. Like, you know, I would do videos every day of the week, including weekends. I would work my regular day job. I'd come home and I'd work for 5 hours every day on the YouTube channel during the week after work, and then in weekends I'd basically spend like 20 hours across 2 days working on stuff for the channel. And I'm at a point in my life now where I kind of have a wife, I have a dog, it's not just me on my bill anymore, and obviously I don't have that day job that I have to do. Like, I'm very fortunate in that regard, so I feel like I'm trying to make up for a bit of lost time and actually kind of enjoy weekends off and kind of normalize it a little bit more. Because I think there's a long time where it wasn't kind of normalised, for me at least. I didn't really appreciate it at the time, the fact I was basically working 2 jobs for the best part of like 7 years. Anyway, Williams, what can you do here after that deep philosophical talk? I'll tell you what you can do. You can set up Quieto. Chat, we're going to stay up, I think. Like, we're only 2 points out of the drop, but our form is good. I don't use the NG Regens manager for my regen phases, Curlio. I use the bundle just because I'm running multiple save games. And it gets very long when I'm doing YouTube videos and streaming, having to restart the game all the time and like swap the config files around. It's just not worth the effort. I think next week, chat, we're going to have to check out the City Skylines DLC that's getting released, the one that allows you to make your own racetracks and stuff. And I also want to try Out the Park Baseball next week. I've never played a baseball game in my life, but a lot of people always tell me that behind Football Manager, it's like up there as the most detailed sports management game. And I know nothing about baseball, so it could be hilarious or it could be an absolute shit show. My plan with it is next week we'll do a couple of streams of Out the Park, where I at least play it for an hour. Probably tacked on to the end of some Football Manager, or instead of, maybe on some days, dare I say. And then when I'm on holiday in Japan, I'm going to treat that as like a retreat, where whenever I'm travelling around the country and like during the flight, I'm just studying baseball. I'm going to enter some kind of baseball enlightenment by travelling to Japan, where, of course, baseball's massive. I'm going to be going to all the bars in Japan watching the baseball and dragging the wife to watch them. And I'm going to come back and you guys will be like, wow, he knows ball now. I don't know what the baseball equivalent of knowing ball is. Maybe it's knowing bat. He knows bat now. He knows bat. That's definitely what it is. Yeah, I mean, I know, chat, I know. All I know about baseball is Shohei Ohtani and the fact that Japan are big on baseball as well as America. That's basically my knowledge of it. It's not encyclopedic. In fact, it's quite the opposite of encyclopedic. In fact, I think if you told me to name baseball teams, I can maybe name 5. Jack, how many players in a single baseball team? I don't have a clue. I mean, I know that they have multiple pitchers and they, like, rotate them. I don't know why you rotate them. I guess it's for fatigue, or maybe they have different styles. I don't know. And I don't know how many players you have outfield. I think it's called outfield. I mean, I played cricket growing up, chat. So will that help? No idea. I'd guess in baseball you have, like, in a team maybe like 30 players, but in a match day you maybe have 18 that are like named, but maybe they don't all play at once. I actually don't know. I'm American and I honestly love baseball. I'm watching it and playing You love baseball and watch it and play FM, and Out the Park looks so confusing. Don't tell me that. Chat, how far off my guess am I? How many players are on, like, a roster? Is there a salary cap in baseball? Do I get to draft? Drafting is my favourite part of ice hockey. Whenever I'm playing ice hockey games, building a team through the draft I love. I know about the minors as well, because when basketball dude, Michael Jordan, when he played in the minors, right? Or is it the level below the minors? Is it called juniors? I literally... Chat, my knowledge of baseball is basically fragments of different sports videos related to other sports that I've watched. I'll be honest, chat. I feel like playing it is... Oh, what a goal that is, Okamura. It's going to be the most frustrating experience for anyone who knows baseball. But I'm hoping those people can teach me. In MLB, you have a 26-man roster, 13 pitchers and 13 hitters. 9 of the hitters start across various positions, and you rotate through the starting pitchers each game. Fucking hell, my head hurts already, and I've read 2 sentences of rules. Chat, it could be hilarious. It might be the single most aggravating thing ever. I can't imagine anything worse than watching someone who doesn't know how to play Football Manager play Football Manager. I think it would make me angry. But maybe because it's me and you know me, and it will be quite funny. I will make it, chat, I will make it humorous, my discovery of the world of baseball. It could be disastrous. Have I tried college football? I got a copy of it given to me this year, and I never played it. I'll be honest. I never played it. I think I played 10 minutes in it. All right, chat, literally my knowledge of baseball is based on Moneyball the movie and then different sports documentaries. And actually, during the World Series this year, I kept getting clips appear on my feed because, as you guys know, I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. And Toronto's made it to the World Series. Is that what it's called? I think it is called the World Series. And so a lot of like the Toronto-based people I follow for ice hockey adopted baseball. So I inadvertently, I think, got some exposure there to it. I don't think I'm going to be playing Pro Cycling Manager. I'm pretty sure I read on my Twitter feed that the developers of that game have filed for liquidation or bankruptcy or something last week. Chat, how long does it take to play a season of Out the Park? Just so I know what I'm getting myself in for here. I mean, I want to play it because I think it'll be fun. I don't know if I'm going to gel with the game or not. I don't know if I'm going to vibe with it. You know, we'll play it on stream. I'm going to try and make a real effort to learn it. But it might be that it's just overwhelming. And that'll be fine. But we can try. And I think my best chance of actually starting to enjoy and understand the game will be playing it on stream where there's hundreds of people offering me advice and maybe 5 of those people actually giving me the good advice. Also, by the way, we're winning 3-0. I've not made any subs. I've just been in autopilot. It's all gone to my head now that we're staying up. I say that. It's really not done yet, but it should be okay. All right, should we make subs? It's a bit late. Sorry, lads. I was discussing baseball with the chat. Imagine hearing that as the excuse from your manager as to why he's not made any changes and you've been run ragged. We'll put in a new midfield. Basically, the subs I'm making in the midfield is just bringing on a load of the youngsters. That's their team. What is the average age of the players I've subbed on? 19 in goal. 19. 19. 19. 9. I'll tell you what, chat, if we play the game for 14 seasons with this team and I don't sign any more players, I'm fucked when they all retire, aren't I? Am I planning on being general manager, or both? Please repeat in English. Like, what's the difference? Is general manager like just doing the team building and the trades? Would that be a better starting point for me to figure it out? But then I want to learn the strategy. I don't want to... If I'm hiring a team, surely I need to understand how the team play by being an actual manager as well. Just to understand what I'm looking for when I'm recruiting. Jack's accidentally gone Will for the Inbetweeners there. He's 19! His mum still buys his trousers for him. 19! All of these people you've served are underage. Etc. I'm not going to quote the whole episode. People who've never watched Inbetweeners right now are recalling, thinking, what's happening? What's he talking? Underage? What? If you know the reference, you know. If you don't know it, it's fine. You're just uncultured swine. But it's okay, I forgive you. Alright, Hurricane's training's going well. You can imagine Jack with a briefcase. Chat, I can tell you now, I've never owned a briefcase. I can say confidently, never owned a briefcase. The first thing I did, chat, when I first started dating Wok was make her watch the Inbetweeners. We watched it all, got to the end of the 3rd season, and she was like, can we start on the 4th season now? Didn't have the heart to tell her, just said, oh, it's not on the streaming service we're using. Pro cycling publisher Nancon has issues, not the actual devs. But Cal, you know who pays the development team to make a game, right? That doesn't sound great for the development team either. Any tips for building a national team on FM that's awful? Gibraltar. Did we watch the movies? We watched the first movie. I just pretended the second Inbetweeners movie didn't exist. Because I don't think it's very good. Right. Oh, player's been marked for release. Is this guy good? I have no idea. Do we just sign him anyway because he's free? Isn't the Inbetweeners meant to be coming back? I think they've had some discussions, but I feel like I've heard the Inbetweeners is coming back like 6 times. So I don't know what to believe. Right, we're taking on Oita next, chat, who I believe are top. Okay, yeah, they're top by 11 points. They are killing it. We're only 4 points ahead of safety, and this is our game in hand. So, I'm not loving it. I used to play rugby with Carfriend, and he's now a proper actor. I was in Poldark. I really hope that you will call him, like, just call him Rugby Friend and stuff. During his time on the show. If he wasn't getting... I thought that's one of those things where you kind of... The memes have been written for you. Right, this is a midweek game. Do I rotate things a little bit? I kind of want to give Kawaii minutes, because I think he's quality. You know what? Mbamba, mate. You have a rest. You have a rest. We'll bring in Kawaii. And I might give Kamiya the nod at centre attacking mid. Is it defeatist to rotate my team against the team who are top? Maybe a little bit. You know what, chat? Fuck it. I'm not going to beat the team who are top, so we'll just fully rotate the team to have all the young players playing just so they develop. I don't think it's got a great attitude for a manager to have. But I think, given the hand I've been dealt, it's sensible. Preserve our better players for the later games. I'm curious, who here has played out the park baseball? I'm trying to get a vibe of, is there going to be anyone who can help me? Or is the chat at this hour going to be an army of British people like me thinking, what is Blood waffling about? I'm hoping people will tune in for it. Even if you've never played baseball, you can come and learn it with me. You know, FM26 is apparently washed, so let's find out what the other sports games have to offer. I mean, even if you've never played the game, you know, you just like baseball, that's probably going to be helpful. My experience is Rounders, which was like the British school equivalent of baseball. Actually, I played a bit of softball at school. We had like an American PE teacher who couldn't quite, you know, wrangle baseball into the curriculum. But softball did make it. I always wanted to play kickball. You know the TV show Recess? It was like it was a Disney series, and they had kickball in that, and that was the thing they played in the playground. Genuinely think I would have been sick at kickball. My striking of a ball is my best part of my game. If you saw the clip when I was at TwitchCon a few years ago doing the score past the AI wooden goalie that can read your shots, you've seen my striking of a football. It's clean. I feel like kickball could have been my sport. Does this get uploaded to YouTube? So the streams are on YouTube forever to watch as VODs, but we don't do like any edited down versions of the streams. I've done it with past series and there's just never enough interest in them. But if you ever want to just catch up on the story so far, like all the VODs are available. Granted, you have got to listen to hours of me. I do try and make an effort, chat. If you ever miss a few streams and you pop in and you're like, hey, what's going on? I do try and, you know, provide a bit of a recap for viewers. I don't know what team I'm going to manage, chat, in the baseball. I know okay, shit, this is embarrassing. What teams do I know in baseball? Okay, I know the Boston Red Sox, and I know the Tampa Bay Rays, because I actually saw the Tampa Bay Rays play when I was like 16, and I went to Florida. It's the only time I've ever been to Florida. In fact, it's the only time I've ever been to the States. They've scored. You know what? Let's talk about baseball some more. Right, the Red Sox. Shit, what's the Toronto team called? I actually don't know. I don't have a clue. I think there's a team called the Cubs. I don't know where. I literally don't know what else. Fuck, what's the Toronto team called? This is really going to annoy me, chat. It's Blue something. It's Blue something. Is it Blue Jays, like the bird? I think it's Blue Jays. I'm pretty sure it's Blue Jays. How stupid would it be for me on Out the Park? Who's the worst team in MLB, chat? Who is the worst team? Like, if I take over the worst team, am I just going to get the first pick in the draft for a decade? Oh, yeah, there's the Yankees. Obviously, there's the I know the Yankees because Wok has loads of Yankees hats, and I used to always take the piss out of her for them. The Colorado Rockies. But Colorado have all the good teams, like the Avs. And I don't know what other sports teams are from Colorado, but there must be some other good ones. They scored a penalty, chat. They scored a penalty. I'm fine. Everything's fine. How bad are the Rockies, chat? Am I going to get the first overall pick at some point? I like doing the draft. Drafting is my favourite thing of EHM. Is like drafting players, like the rebuild cycles you go through in American sports. I'm the kind of person who will tank and throw away players for a season if it means I'll get good draft picks. Is there a salary cap? I assume there is, but is it like MLS or they have some weird exceptions, or is it like a legitimate cap? And is there, I guess, unlike the NHL, maybe teams don't have to spend to the cap? There's no salary cap. Oh, I can go nuts. Wait, do the Rockies have money? Chat, how bad are the Rockies? Like, they can't be that bad. The Rockies had the worst record in baseball last year, winning 43 out of 162 games. And they have no money. Chat, you've not really sold it to me there. Who's a team with money that I can save? Also, when I tweeted out about playing Out the Park, chat, and if you've never played this game, you're going to find this as hilarious as me. Someone was like, don't worry, if you get a bad owner that you don't like, you can just set their age to 100 and they die and you get a new one. Is that a thing? Can you, in Out the Park Baseball, can you just set the owner's age to 100 and they die and you just get a new one? Because that seems meant to. Imagine that in Football Manager. Yeah, I don't like this chairman. Kill him. Like that, it just can't be a thing. There must be legal red tape there that means they can't do that. At the same time, I just love the fact that my chat people that was the first thing people tell me about the game. I feel like, chat, I need to take over a team with some money so I have a chance. If you're not playing on Iron Man mode, what's Iron Man mode? Tell me more, chat. What do I need to know before Out the Park comes out? I need an education. I need to prepare. He's just raboned it. I've just been raboned on. Fuck off. I'm in pain. The bloke here fucking rabonas it. Pardon my French. What is this? I'm so upset. Franchises can move cities in Out of the Park. Is there a creator team mode? It's a mode where it auto-saves and you can't use the editor. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a mode where there's no attributes and, like, I don't know, there's some mental settings where it's like you have to watch every game in full. You can never leave. I'll tell you what, Oita might be top of the league, and they might have killed us here. I don't think we've had 2 shots on goal. But, I don't think it's that bad. It could be disastrous, chat, Out of the Park. But we'll see if it's for me. You know, that's the beauty of it, right? We try it out next week when the new game's out. See what the vibes are. And then I'm away on holiday the week after for a few weeks. I'll learn baseball in that time. And I'll come back with, like, enlightenment from the land of the rising sun. Okay, we have a loss 2-0 there. Shimada has not scored. Chat, I signed Shimada, right, because he was the top goal scorer in the division below us. He's washed. He is washed. He got 12 goals at this level 2 years ago with a relegated team. The only silver lining is he is actually improving. I kind of want to make my own team in Out the Park, if that's a thing. Is there, like, an actual creator franchise mode? But then again, I feel like I should find a team to fall in love with. Because that is why I'm a Leafs fan. If you don't know, like, I started off as a Leafs fan because Eastside Hockey, like, the reboot they did, the one-off version came out, which was, like, over 10 years ago now. And I knew nothing about ice hockey. So I was watching loads and loads of videos trying to learn ice hockey. And somehow, and this is such a funny really, I came across a Dion Phaneuf hit montage of his entire career. And I always found the physicality of hockey interesting. And this bloke, you don't know Dion Phaneuf, he's a bit of a unit. I wouldn't say he's like an absolute thug or brute, but he's like, you know, he's a very good defenseman who was physical and was, you know, good at landing a hit. And I was like, oh, he plays for the Leafs. How bad are they? They were shit that year. It was the year where they had Joffrey Lupul on injury reserve. There was like Phil Kessel still there. JVR was there. And I somehow decided, you know what? They're really shit. Everyone who's from Toronto is telling me not to root for their team because it will be a life of misery. Sounds great. It can't be that bad forever. It's not been a great decade. It's not been a great decade is what I'm going to say. So Dion Phaneuf, who didn't actually play for the Leafs for that long in the context of his career, he's the reason why I now have to watch these bunch of fucking losers not even make the playoffs this year. I'm fine. Everything's fine. The thing is, chat, the Blue Jays are a shout, but aren't they quite good? I don't want it to be easy. I want a proper I don't want an impossible challenge. And I don't want Derby County in the Premier League. I kind of want I want a Newcastle this season. Someone find me a team that have a load of money, underperforming, and like there's a chance I can succeed, but there is also a chance I can fail horrifically. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like I'm on like a dating app here, chat, and you guys are like my agony aunt trying to set me up. I want someone who should be good but is bad and like I could fail with. Giants, Mets, Phillies. Are the Giants and Mets? What places are these teams from? I don't even know. It's Giants, New York, but then it's the Yankees. There are two teams in New York. I literally have no. I don't know anything. I can't explain how little I know. Oh, so San Francisco, the Giants, the Mets are in New York. Chat, I literally don't know ball. Oh, sorry, I don't know bat. Chat, what is up with these kickoffs? Like, this is happening all the time. Like, I know some of the guys who work on the match engine. Okay, the rewinder doesn't work. Well, that's probably a blessing. The Giants moved from New York City. Wait, so they moved from New York City to San Francisco. When did that happen? There's an NFL Giants in New York. The baseball Giants used to be in New York. Fucking hell. Like, help me out, chat. Oh, they moved in 1940. Oh, Ibis scored. Chat, when did they last win the World Series? You've got to fill me in the lore here. I literally know nothing about baseball. Chat, it's going to be an absolute shit show. I hope you're all ready. At least we're doing well today. We're taking on Gifu. And we're winning 1-0 immediately. I wanted to look at the live league table. And Bamba, bang it. We've looked competent in every game except the Oita game where I played the kids. And even then, we only lost 2-0. The Mets haven't won since 1986, so I'm coming in after a 40-year drought. Chat, why don't we take over the Mets with the aim of winning them the World Series in 10 years for their 50th anniversary? Is that the story? I can't guarantee we'll get past the first year, to be completely honest, because I have no idea how much I'm going to enjoy it, but it's an end goal. All right, we're 2 goals up. We're chilling. Show me the live league table. Go on, give me a look. It doesn't always update live, this league table. We're on 38 points. That should be enough. We're chilling. Watanabe, back post. Win that. We love it. Get it away. Someone did tell me there's a player called Reese Hind, which is an old school like meme on these parts. I accidentally resigned in a multiplayer football management game, and then someone a few weeks later told me in like they redeemed a checkout a player. They typed the name Reese Hind, and I went and searched for it. It was like, haha, Reese Hind, you've searched resigned after you've resigned, and I think there is actually a player called Reese Hind in the MLB. No idea if he's any good. Oh, chat, we've arrived. Here we land. Here we land. It's 3-0. We're chilling. His name is Reese Hines, and he's on the Cincinnati Reds. Will I be able to sign him for the Mets? Is he? I don't even. Chat, is it called a sign? Do you call it trade? Wait, MLB works off trades, right? And then I guess there's free agency. I realise I know nothing. There must be some resources out there for complete nooblets that I should watch. Trades and free agency. Okay, so it's a bit... See, chat, my knowledge of American sports... I know you there. YouTube? YouTube? Hello? Hello? Everyone's writing F. I can see the F's loading. It doesn't make sense. I can see the F's. Are we going to reconnect? Oh, reconnection successful. Hello. Hi. I don't know what happened. We're back. We're back. Hello. I was concerned that the stream wasn't going to go down and you'd all think it wasn't me. We're back. Hello, everyone. It was, and I don't know what got broadcast before the internet cut out. If everything is explained in NHL terms, I'll be okay. Jacka! I hope I did your name justice, mate. Thank you for the prime. 2 months of it. Love it. Thank you, dude. Great name as well. We're 3-0 up and it's not even half time. We're bloody... Right, Williams, where you going? Are we... Oh, chat, can we play ball now? Can we play... We're looking good. They've not had a shot. We're massive. 4-4-2's dead, everyone. It died in Japan. The MLB is that the draft is not a source of first-team ready talent for the next season 99.99% of the time. Oh. Well, that's boring. I'm just going to throw in the young players immediately so they set records. Or is that a bad idea? Will they not develop then? My understanding is, and again, this is based off like fragmented knowledge, don't players like spend years in the minors? Like, I feel like a lot of MLB players don't like actually start playing in the is it called the bigs, the big time? I don't, probably using the terminology wrong, but like until they're like in their mid-20s. Right, let's get in the fresh legs. I mean, we're winning this game by so many. I probably could have brought in all the kids sooner, but we'll bring them all on. Shimada, can you get a goal today? Please. I just want Shimada to get a goal. I'm a simple man. If he gets a goal, the top's coming off. Okay, I can't do that. The stream will get banned. But you can imagine me running around topless. Don't do that. The other end, there's a striker going, why is it my fault? It just is. It just is. It's his fault. He could have done more at the edge of the box. Figure US baseball as if Liverpool also has teams in level 2 and 6 of the pyramid and those players' rights are all controlled by Liverpool. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. As a GM, would you oversee those other teams? Like, not the management of them, but like their roster management? Or is it like you kind of loan the players to them and they do their thing there? Already season 4, I've missed a lot. Where in the world are we now? We're in Japan's second tier. We've gone from China to New Zealand to winning the Oceanic Champions League to the second division of Japan, where we took over a relegation-threatened team in Jubilo here, who, to be honest, should not have been in the relegation zone. We've actually had some really good form. Before this stream, we'd win 1 of 5. And look at that. Look at that. We're starting to win matches and do stuff. I think we're safe, chat. I think we're safe. There's 38 games in the season. We're only 7 points clear. I feel like usually a point per game is enough. If we get to 40 points, that's definite safety based on the Premier League kind of 38 game season. Hard trash, mate. Thank you for the prime. Currently rewatching last live stream on YouTube. Thought I'd drop in for a sub. Dude, thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoy the binge. Catch up of all the past streams. Our young team is doing all right, chat. I'm going to say it. I'm liking our team. Kamiya apparently is a League One quality player. Is this the guy who was out on loan? It is. Why was this guy on loan in Thailand? I mean, his performances haven't been good, but prior to that, he was doing okay. chat, why do I feel like I'm going to get lost in the sauce when it comes to out the park? Oh, okay. So you have like some top line management of the of your kind of rosters, like for the better young players. Do you like set up training? I assume like Football Manager a little bit. I assume there must be something you do to like steer players' development. I'll tell you what, Iba's goals have been the difference maker so far. 4 goals in 8. He's doing okay. The training is weird. I'll be honest, the whole game sounds fucking weird. I feel like maybe, chat, this explaining should happen when I have the game in front of me so I can understand what's happening. But what would I know? I know nothing about baseball. Is there even strategy other than hit the ball long and hit it far? I think it's something about getting on first base. What's that scene in the film Moneyball where it's like he gets on base? I'm going to rewatch Moneyball, chat, this weekend. It's on attempt 2 of reconnecting. Everyone's writing F and I can see the Fs. We're back. Hello. Hello, everyone. Apologies. I think we're back. Sorry. Obviously, if you're new around here, my internet likes to randomly cut off. I wish a way they could fix it. There isn't. And I am sorry. The question that I was asking, chat, before I disconnected, he's been out on the town twice in a row. I say twice in a row. Chat, this bloke arrived, right, 6 months ago. In fact, he arrived 4 weeks. He's played 7 games for me. He's missed 2 matches through being out on the town and he's 19. It's not like he's unhappy either. He's just absent because he likes a piss up. Why is he getting drunk all the time? I understand when this happens and the player's unhappy at the club. He failed to meet with the team after being spotted on a night out on the town. The drinking age in Japan is 20 and he's 19. What is bro doing? Is he trying? I spent so much money on him too. I'm fuming. I'll have to sell him. He's just going to bunk off for 1 in 8 games. Yeah, Michael King Regen is his Japanese cousin. Yeah, chat, before I got disconnected, can you cheat in Out of the Park? So like in Motorsport Manager, you could intentionally design illegal parts that would break the rules and you could get caught. Like, I think I had a YouTube video served to me about, is it cork that teams sometimes cheated with and put in their bats? Can you, like, modify the ball or, like, modify your bats illegally? I assume probably not because it's a licensed game. But I've been told that you can, like, make the owners die, so I'm not sure where the line is. Right, we're taking on the team that are bottom here. We have to win. I'd like to think they add steroids to the game, give the players PEDs. Exactly. I've done a drugs test, chat. I have done a World Anti-Doping Association drugs test. There's actually a sample of my urine in Canada. Somewhere I have the legal receipts for that piss being received by them. Also, it's a packed house for the team who are bottom here. They have no fans. They have no fans. Back in the good old days, drinking before the game wouldn't stop you from playing. True. Well, to be fair, he is 19, so he's probably just a lightweight. You know, he's not learnt his limit yet. Right, Murray. Immediately. Why not? Oh my... Chat, Iba's the GOAT. Iba is literally going to get us promoted next year. This man is the boy. He is the boy. 5 goals in his last 6 games. Why did it not... He's offside. I'll take him. I've kept 4 goals in his last 6 games. Take the goal off. I'm fine. Chat, if you could add anything to Football Manager, could be PEDs if you wanted to. If you want to just have roided up players, what would you add to Football Manager? It could be a serious suggestion. It could be a, fuck it, legal aren't going to get involved. There's no legal red tape this time. So you're not going to get in trouble. Oh, Iber should have scored there. It's a good save. I think he got blocked. Oh, the internet is doing some weird stuff. Am I still here? I think I'm still here. Player managers, that would be quite fun. Feels like we're missing a chapter of a story here. Why did you submit a piss sample to WADA? I mean, I didn't submit it. The doctor did. When I competed in the Football Manager World Cup, which was like a FIFA-sanctioned event, FIFA have a rule that all of their events have drug testing. And esports events have it too, a lot of them, because there's certain supplements you can take to like help with your focus, like Adderall is like quite a famous example of that, of like a banned substance. And because the FIFA Club World Cup, the FIFA Football Manager World Cup was a FIFA event, they were doing drugs tests on the managers randomly. I think there was like 5 managers of the 32. Was it 32 competing? No, 16 competing. There was 32 including assistants. But yeah, a quarter of the managers got randomly like grabbed to give samples on the final day, and I was one of them. That's a mad goal by Show. Definitely a correct assist, giving it to himself. He did assist himself. More interaction with players. That's actually, I wish that players' personalities like impacted how conversations went more. Like even just having the actual text be a bit different based on a player's personality would be good. But maybe there's like unique responses that you can give, or responses they give to you based on their personality. Or like if a player's in a favoured personnel, like it unlocks some extra responses you can give to them. Like, if they're, I don't know, if the club is one of their favoured clubs, like there's extra options there. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there could be a bit more flexibility where some of the other stuff that's already in the game kind of feeds into it. What have you missed, Cypher? Not too much today, mate. Not too much. We I think we're going to be safe. There was a bit of a worry going into the stream because we hadn't won in ages, but we've gone on a good little winning run today. We're chilling. Goalkeeper ratings that make sense. I'd love match ratings that make sense. The fact that a defender won't get above a 7 unless they keep a clean sheet or get a goal or an assist is just stupid. Well, actually, it's better regen faces and real stadiums. Oh, I would love real stadiums. It's never going to happen. Real stadiums is the hardest thing to license out of anything in football, pretty much. There's a reason why FIFA doesn't have that many stadiums in the game. And why when teams get promoted to the Premier League, sometimes it takes them like months and sometimes even years to actually get those stadiums added in. And it is because of all the legal red tape with football stadiums. Because football teams and clubs, like you're working with the leagues or the clubs themselves to get the licensing. Stadiums are owned by the architectural firms that design the stadiums. Anyone getting lots of mini Fs and stuff? Chat, is the stream doing weird stuff? I can see some weird blipping. I might wrap things up after this stream because I think my internet is just having a moment, which I am sorry for. I need to I need to edit tomorrow's Park to Prem episode anyway, so I wasn't going to stream super late tonight. I'm going to get on the phone to BT and just chase it up with them because, yeah, there is some weirdness going on. Williams, finish that. You should have finished that. The fact we've not killed off this game against the team who are bottom is pain. Yeah, chat, I don't know what's going on with my internet. Today it was weird and I had a call this morning. I restarted the router and it seemed to be fine. And to be fair, it's fine for a lot of this stream. It's like in the last 20 minutes, it's decided it hates me. For me, it almost looks like you're being a robot. Chat, I can do the... Okay, that's not... I'm going to die of cringe. Shit, they're on the attack. Oh, my word. What a save, Nakano. Nakano in goal has been a bit of a revelation as well. We needed a goalie, didn't we? Just remember, Jack Ricky Jameson is the GOAT. Who is... I don't know who Ricky Jameson is. Please let me know. Chat, how the internet's gone down again. Is it back? Chat, the internet is like dropping and then coming back, and so it's buffering and then catching up. We've scored, by the way, so that's good. Did you see it? Probably not. Apologies, chat. I think this is something where I need to reset the router, but obviously that means ending the stream because it's basically midnight, and I need to edit tomorrow's Park to Prem. We'll wrap things up after this game and hope that I can get it like resolved. It's not usually behaving how it is today. Today is a new kind of internet issue, which I will call BT about and go rah, 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 and they'll probably block my number. I can see it. It's not packet loss. It is just blipping. The internet is cutting out, and then my stream is on a 2-second delay. So basically, during that delay, if the blip lasts longer than 2 seconds, it's fucked. But it is then trying to catch up on all the missed stuff and like send it all at once to make up for the delay. It moves us with 5 games left of the season into 15th. I mean, we're 9 points off the playoffs. Could we? Probably not. There's five games left. Are we back again? We're back again. Right, chat. We won. Spoilers. I don't know what's going on with the internet. I'm going to go restart it, but I'm going to wrap up the stream there. Apologies for the tech issues in the last 10 minutes. I don't know what to... Well, I do know what I need to do. I need to restart it, but it's frustrating. I appreciate your patience. We should be safe. 41 points should secure our safety. 10 points clear. There's only 15 points left on offer. I might play these games off stream. I'm not sure. What do you reckon? Do I play some of these games off stream just so next stream we come back at the start of the season? I'll probably look to rotate the team. You know what? I might play 1 or 2, and if it looks like there's some miracle going to happen where we can finish really high up the league, maybe I'll hold off the last few. But we'll wait and see. Either way, touch wood, we should be safe now. Like, there's no way the teams behind us are going to catch us up. So mission accomplished as far as I am concerned. Right, chat, I am going to love you and leave you. Apologies for the tech issues with the stream. Ironically, since it just went down and came back, it's now working fine, isn't it? I assume it's working fine because I can see it's not dropped now in the last, like, minute or however long it's been. That basically what's happened there is the internet's died for 5 seconds and that has fixed it. Of course it has. Technology. Anyway, it's late. It's midnight. I'm going to wrap things up. Gang, really appreciate you hanging out with me today. Thank you for not bringing up the Liverpool game too much. I'm fine. Hope you enjoyed the shorter stream today. We're back without the park next week, but we will be back with Football Manager probably tomorrow night, similar time to this, after the Premier League games. Hop on in. I'll see you guys for it. Appreciate you all. Take it easy. And yeah, another stream tomorrow. So be here or be sphere.